Terence Crawford has called out Danny Garcia. That's right. Terence Bud Crawford and Danny Garcia got into a slanging match on Twitter with Danny Garcia's dad, apparently, judging by what Terence Crawford has been saying, claiming that Crawford is some type of paper champion. And Terence Crawford responded, as you can see on screen. He said, "So I tell you what, tell your dad to make the fight and I'll show him how much of a paper champ I am at your weight and for your belt." And Danny Swift Garcia responded by saying, "You doing what I did 3 years ago. I ain't no little Gamboa or stiff postal. I end careers. Check my track record." Interesting, these guys going back and forth. Now, I have heard and read in the past that these two have sparred. And according to what I heard and read, Terence Crawford very much got the better of the sparring. And I think I might have seen an interview a while ago where Danny Garcia was kind of alluding to what happened in the sparring and didn't really seem to deny the idea that Crawford had got the better of it. And in fact, he was full of praise for Terence Crawford in that interview, or in the couple of interviews I saw where he was talking about him. So, in my opinion, I think if these two did end up fighting as professionals, you know, in a professional boxing ring rather than in a sparring ring, I think Terence Crawford would win that fight. That's my personal opinion. Danny Garcia, I think the only advantage he has over Terence Crawford is chin. I get the impression he's got a better chin than Crawford. But punching power, Crawford can punch. Danny Garcia is a decent puncher, but I don't think he's anything special. I reckon Terence Crawford probably hits, if not as hard as Garcia, definitely somewhere close. So, yeah, the only advantage I see for Garcia is his chin. The punching power, the speed. I mean, you take punching power out of the equation, let's say they're about even. If you look at the speed, accuracy, skill, footwork, athleticism, boxing ability, etc., etc., all those are plus points for Terence Crawford. I don't think Garcia's dad or Garcia himself would want this fight to happen. Danny Garcia and Terence Crawford. I don't think that, I can't see it. I think they know that would be the end of the gravy train, and they'll be trying to avoid that fight as long as possible. I mean, obviously they're in different weight divisions at the moment, but if Terence Crawford steps up, I can't see Danny Garcia wanting any part of Bud Crawford. Danny Garcia has had a couple of controversial wins so far in his career. A lot of people felt that he lost to Mauricio Herrera. There was also a fair amount of people who felt that he lost to Lamont Peterson. Now, I'm more than sure that Terence Crawford can replicate and exceed what Mauricio Herrera and particularly Lamont Peterson did, because stylistically he's obviously more similar to Peterson than he is to Herrera. And yes, styles do make fights, but again, I'm talking about Terence Crawford not only replicating what Lamont Peterson did, but bettering it by quite some way. That's my personal view. Leave your personal views in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel this fight would go if it ever got made. Do you think it will get made? Am I giving Terence Crawford too much credit and maybe not giving Team Garcia enough credit? Maybe they would be more than willing to take the fight. Leave your opinions in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel. It's your boy Hatman. I'm out.